How's it going, guys? It's your man Red. I'm here back to some more Legends content. In today's video, we are going to be going over the kits for the new Legends Limited Super Vegeta, as well as the Sparking Android 16, and we'll be going over the new Awakened equipment for Vegeta Clan. So let's start right away here. So this Super Vegeta is a melee type. It's red. We're going to display the max stats here. Alright, so we got a bunch of strike attack and... that's actually pretty good strike attack, yeah. Basically 270, and then blast attack is low 260s, which is very good. And then I would say his stats overall is pretty good here. So let's move on to the actual effects here on the arts cards. Reduces ki by 30 on hit. Is that the same for the blast? Yeah, it does. I mean, I'm not a really big fan on this. Like, why is it? Maybe like sustained damage cut would have been better, but reducing ki on hit is so useless on this arts card. It's I mean, what's the point? I don't know. Blue card here. Alright, deals massive impact damage. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 70% to health restoration for 10 timer counts. Okay, so what? Let me see here. Let me think of what unit really. I mean, this could be useful against Janemba. I mean, Janemba's blue though. I mean, what up-to-date unit? Well, I mean, Kid Goku, but he's blue as well on his defense. I don't understand this health restoration. I don't really know what top tier units aside from Kid Goku and maybe Janemba that has health restoration as a major, as one of their major impacts on their specified kits. I'm not too sure here if this is useful. Destroys all of your own cards upon activation. Does he do damage? Okay, so he does based on how much destroyed. Okay, so if he does 2 or more, 60% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts and restores ki by 50. I mean, there are better effects like paralysis, bleed. I think bleed is even a better effect than this. I mean, special move. Yeah, but this, if the opponent has the ability to remove your buffs, this would be absolutely useless. Let me see here. Yeah, it doesn't. You're able to negate this, so I don't see how this is really good here. So we got the green card here. Randomly draws 1 new card, restores ki. That's good. Charges unit gauge by 20%. We'll take a look at the unit gauge later on. Plus 15% of damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Plus 15% to health restoration, and then minus 15 to own special move arts cost, and destroys. Okay, this is a good green card. Yeah, I mean, it does. Look at it. Damage, ki, draws a card, even like increases the gauge. This is and stop timer is a very good green card. And then here's the ultimate. So deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation here. Plus 40% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, nullifies enemies. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. I mean, a character has to have this ability in 2024. Like, if it doesn't, then it's trash. Let's just be real. And if his unique gauge is full, he gets an additional 30%, so it's going to be 70% to ultimate damage. Applies attribute upgrade, and then minus 30% to sustained damage cut. I mean, this is a lot of ultimate damage, but it seems to me it can still be negated, or it can still be cancelable. These are cancelable buffs, aren't they? To me, I mean, if the gauge makes it so that your opponent cannot like remove your buffs, then okay, we'll see that. But okay, main build here. Draws the ultimate arts card, final instruction, restores health by 25%, keep by 50, restores ki, good. Charges own unique gauge by 50%. Good. Restores own vanity gauge by 100%. That's just broken. That's good. That's really, really good. Restores gauge is always a good ability to have, or a trait to have. Applies buffs effect, nullifies special cover change. Okay. And then reduces Dragon Balls by 1. Restoring, this is a long range. Remember, his ultimate ability is, or ultimate card is a long range. So the only units that I know of that have that sort of same ability is Bojack, Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, and some other unit that I'm forgetting. I know there's another one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. Anyways, Yeah, not a lot of units in this game to have this ability. Destroying Drag Balls is good. Nullify special move cover. I mean, that could be good. Maybe you could combo a little bit more before you. Usually, I mean, you throw out the ultimate as soon as you activate the main, but 10 timer counts is good. You know, you catch your opponent off guards. That's a good main ability. I'm not gonna say that's bad. That's good. But in terms of Vegeta Clan, the Vegeta Clan tag needs more than just one Legends Limited unit. I mean, the Vegeta Clan tag in this game is absolutely terrible. It's not even a team, not even considered to be a team here. What do you have? You have this unit. You have the other Legends Limited, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, and then Super Saiyan God Vegeta, that tag unit. And then what else? The Zenkai Trunks. That's all I can think of. I mean, what? That's it, really. I don't know if the tag Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta and Goku buffs Vegeta Clan. I don't think it does. Maybe you put them in the later slot, but regardless, yeah, not really good units for Vegeta Clan here. Alright, here, unique ability. Applies the following effects itself when battle starts. Charges unique gauge by 30%. 100% the damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 7%, and increases arch draw card speed by 1. So, okay, lots of damage here, reduces damage received by 7%, that's good. And then following effects to occur. So he's going to be charging his unique gauge very quickly. Okay, so when he enters the battle, she draws a strike arts card next, restores key by 20, 6% the damage inflicted, and activates once. Okay, 50% to the next strike arts damage inflicted, and it inflicts all enemies at 2 sub counts. I mean, with UI Goku around and all the strike coverage change units around, I don't know if this will be good, honestly. This unit is very strike heavy. I mean, you could literally tell from this kit right here, strike damage. Yeah, I mean, this unit is just mainly strike. I would think his blast damage is gonna be very pathetic, but let me take a look at this man's gauge here. Also applies the following effects itself. Oh, so he has like a last man standing ability here. So he restores health by 20%, charges unique gauge by 50%, and then the following effects occur every 3 timer counts when this character is on the battlefield. Every 3 timer counts. Okay, so restores health by 3% and key by 20. Plus 20% to damage inflicted, up to 60%. Effect resets after character switch. Okay, so this. So now I'm understanding how this man's gauge works. So you want to keep this man in the battlefield as long as possible, and I believe to increase this man's gauge, you have to use strike or blast arts cards, or maybe even the green card to increase the gauge. And I believe his gauge, I'm assuming, I haven't read his full kit, but I'm assuming it goes to 0 when he switches out. So he wants to be remaining on the battlefield. That's why he's accumulating so much damage through his unique gauge. That's from my understanding here. So inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrades plus 3% to all arts cost. Yeah, this man is last, so he's last man standing. You know? Okay, good. Following effects occur when his enemy switches character. Okay, so when the enemy switches character while you have this unit, plus 50% of damage inflicted, shorten ally sub count by 2, 5 times. I mean, is that really good? Because you want to keep this man on the battlefield as long as possible. I mean, if the opponent has a rush, maybe this could be possibly useful. I don't know. We have to see in game how useful this ability is. To me, it doesn't seem like this would be that great. Reduces enemy key by 20%, inflict all enemies at attribute downgrade plus or minus 10 to strike and blast arts power. That's good. And then inflicts all enemies of attribute downgrade minus 30% to special move ultimate and awaken arts power for 10 timer counts. Okay. Alright, yeah, so this is okay. So now I'm kind of seeing why he's reducing sub count. Alright, because he's reducing the power. Okay, it could be useful. Let's see here. So it knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change performed against a strike arts attack. Special move. Okay, yep, we are now. Rapidly charges own unique gauge while this character is on the battlefield. Following effects occur once unique gauge is full. Restores all advantage gauge by 100%, activates 3 times. Yeah, that's broken. That's really good. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 15 timer counts. Cannot be cancelled. Okay, so applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions when changing cover, so nullify cover change. Cancels own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Nullifies own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Seals enemy special move ultimate and awakened arts. And then he seals rush and he seals main. Okay, this gauge is crazy. Wow. His gauge is crazy good. Look at how much it's doing. It's doing all of this nonsense here. This is a very good gauge. Yeah, this is very good gauge. Also, applies the following effect to self when the unique gauge is full. Plus 30% damage inflicted, and it increases arts card draw speed by 1 level. Resets unique, yeah. I knew it. When he switches, it resets to 0. I knew it. Restores own health by 10%, allies key by 20, and then 20% of damage inflicted by allies for 15 timer counts. And then also applies the following effects to self if unique gauge had been full. Restores health by 10% and then sub count reduced by 4. Okay, so gauge is broken. Gauge is broken. The unique gauge is broken for this unit. He has to remain in the battlefield, so he's kind of like he does remind me a little bit of Legends Limited Final Form Cooler. In terms of, you know, he has to stay in the battlefield for a long period of time, and then he's comboing for long periods of time with the Strike Arts card. But he is better than LF Cooler. But I'm still seeing here that all of his buffs can still be cancelled. Yeah, he can cancel his own attribute downgrades under normal conditions, but Kid Goku and Beast Gohan can simply just remove this man's buffs. Or maybe not Beast Gohan, maybe Kid Goku and some other unit, but still, I still see that. So there's no protection against that, which is very important, I believe, in this day and age. Other than that, very solid unit. You know, let's move on to Android 16. Alright, we're taking a look at the full details for Android 16. He's a melee type, he's green. His stats, ooh, big defense unit, big stats here, right here. That's very good here. He has his strike attack and blast defense are very close to each other. You know, I was thinking because he's a melee type, he's gonna be more along like a Vegeta with like much higher strike attack, but still, it's still same, pretty average all around. That's good. Strike here. This is what I'm talking about with arts effects. This is what I'm talking about. Applies attribute upgrade minus 10% the enemy sustained damage cut effect for 10 timer counts. This is what I'm talking about. He's doing more damage when he combos. This is good. This is a good ability. Same thing for blast. All right, blue card, rocket punch. All right, so he deals massive impact damage and then applies the following effects to self upon activation. So randomly draws at most 2 new cards when you have 3 or fewer cards here. That's good. Restores key by 20%. Restores advantage gauge by 70%. Plus 30% special damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. And restore advantage gauge by 70% is unlimited, unlike your boy Beast Gohan. I believe Beast Gohan can only do it 3 times. And so he could do it, you know, you could just do it for free. That's really good. This man's a green card here. Alright, so applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 20% to damage inflicted. Applies the buff effect, nullifies cover change under green. And then nullifies enemies destroyed. Yes, this is good. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy destroyed card effects for 10 timer counts. And increases Dragon Ball by 1. Activates twice. This, so far, is a very good green card. I love this ability here. Nullifies enemy destroy card effects. That is very, very useful in today's meta. That's very useful. Applies the following effects to self on hit. Yeah, so it's a charging forward green card. So draws a strike art card next, so you can combo in. That's good. All right, and you can combo with anything. That's pretty good. Now the ultimate deals massive impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. More restoring the vanishing gauge. I love that. Infinite Vanish. Plus 30% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies restored health when it reaches 0 effect when this character attacks. Alright, so nullifies endurance. That's standard here. The following effect occurs on hit. Increases own arts cards draw speed by 1 level for 50 timer counts. Plus 30% to own critical rate for 50 timer counts. Crit rate. Don't know about that. Increasing crit rate. I mean, critical is not really that great, but it does increases the card draw speed, so that's good. Destroys all your enemies' counts or cards, and then increases all enemies, inflicts all enemies sub 5 sub count. Okay, yeah, this ultimate is very good. This ultimate is very good just because of that restoring vanishing gauge. I feel like that's very useful. All right, move on to the main. So he randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws ultimate. Restores health by 20 and keep by 50. You see this everywhere now. Restore health by 20 and keep by 50. I see pretty much all the main units have this now. It's pretty much a standard thing to have on main. Plus 20% of damage inflicted, and it inflicts all enemies after a downgrade. Minus 1 arts card draw speed. Okay, that's good. That's a very good main. I feel like this main is kind of better than Vegeta, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, the Z ability here is Android, 35%, or Cell Saga, and then 18% to Android Blast Defense. Alright, that's good. Alright, so Repaired Body unique ability. Reduces impact, explode, and slice damage received by 15%. Huh? Slice damage. Wait, explode? What? Who does explode damage? I gotta figure out like which units are affected by or actually have this sort of ability here. I know Janemba has slice damage with the blue card. I don't know about impact or explode. Maybe that's a Chaozu or something, or the Cyberman. I don't know. The following effects occur when battle starts. 9% damage inflicted standard, reduces damage received by 70% standard, plus 50% own key recovery standard, increases own arts card drop speed by 1, standard, minus 5 to own arts card, arts cost, that's good, notifies abnormal conditions, cannot be cancelled. Okay. Oh, is this I think this is continuous, right? No, this can't be continuous, it's too broken. Plus 30% of damage of blast damage by allies. Okay. Is Cell, or maybe Cell can, I don't know if Cell is blast oriented, the purple Cell, Legend Limited purple Cell. Maybe he could be benefited by this, or maybe the Ultra is going to be a blast based unit. Maybe Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's going to be blast or ranged unit. Alright, restores own ki by 20, plus 90% of damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, activates once. Plus 20% of strike damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Applies boss effect, nullify attribute downgrade. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, minus 10 to basically strike and blast arts power. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, minus 30% to special move ultimate arts. Pretty much the same thing that Vegeta has here. Oh, but he seals the Rising Rush for 5 timer counts. What? Just on entry? That's a little bit too much, right? Sealing on entry? For 1% sparking? Wow, that's really good. Alright, so apply the following effect to self when this character uses a strike or blast arts. Draws a special arts next. So it's kind of like he kind of got, I think, does he have the Broly effect? Yes. No, Broly doesn't have that. It's on the green card. I'm talking about the Broly movie green one. Draws a special arts card next. Restores health by 3%, ki by 10. I mean, whenever this character, you know, uses strike or blast arts, he's healing and restoring ki. That's good. Applies the following effects to self when this character performs a vanishing step. So that's where, you know, the restoring vanishing gauge come from. So he draws his special arts next. Only activates once though. Should have been 3 times. Minus 5 to arts cost, and then plus 20% health restoration. This is very good. This is actually very, very good for 1% sparking. I really do like that. Minus 30%. That's a lot. That's a lot. Alright, Nox, this is a strike counter. Yeah, that's randomly destroys one of your own cards and then draws a special move. Next, restores own health by 15 and ki by 30. Restores allies health by 10% 3 times. Reduces enemy ki by 30. Seals one enemy card slot, and then wow, that's for just a cover change. That's wow. Wow. So this unit's healing a lot, which is, you know, that's pretty good. That's really good actually. Following effects occur when performing a special cover change. What? Wait. Oh, so he also has this in addition. Destroys all your enemies special. And then no switching. What the heck? This is a very... What? This is an extremely powerful cover change ability. He's doing all this when you basically... when you cover change a strike. That's insane. Alright, applies the following effects to itself every time when hit with an enemy art's attack when this character is on the battlefield. Restores health by 5%. Oh, it's what? Okay, so resets. All right, plus 50% damage inflicted, and then applies the following effects to itself every time another battle member is hit with an enemy art's attack, and he does more damage than shorten subs count. Yeah. So overall, I feel like this unit's very. I think this is probably like the one time where I believe. I mean, we got to see this man in action here, but. I think the 1% sparking is better than the actual Legends Limited unit. This might be it. Now, maybe Vegeta at like 6 stars. I don't know. Like maybe when he has his second Awakening Z ability, now at 3 stars, but at 6 stars, it might be showing a little bit more. But in terms of like reading both of their kits, I feel like Android 16 is a more valuable unit. And then the banner sucks. Let me just briefly go over the banner here, because the banner is just absolutely garbage. Look at this. Look at these units. Alright. Goku Final Form Frieza. Outdated. I mean, not outdated. They can still be useful. But where are you going to put this unit on Universe Reps now? That team's stacked. This unit's garbage. 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 Bench. Garbage. Good. New. I mean, it's a unit. I don't know about this. Maybe it could be useful sometimes. Garbage. Outdated. Zenkai coming soon. Good. With the Zenkai. Good bench for androids. Broken bench. Useless. 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 Boom. So banners absolutely useless here. And we're gonna move on. We're gonna move over to the awakened equipment here. Alright, so talk about the awakened equipment here. Awakened Boundary Breaking Vegeta. So this is a alright, so base strike attack 15% and blast attack 15%. More strike attack. I mean, he is a strike oriented unit, so he's going to be doing lots of strike damage here, 10%. And then special move damage, of course, 10%. And then 6% to own strike attack per Vegeta clan or Cell Saga Z battle member. So he's going to be 6 times 3. If my math is correct, that is 18. So 18 plus an additional 10 plus additional 15%. What is that? Quick math? I don't know, but it's a lot. Anyways, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed this video here, if you enjoyed these type of breakdowns here, if you're summoning on this banner here, would I say should you summon on this banner? No, because the side banner units are trash. But if you're a Vegeta fanboy, go for it. If you're a very hardcore Vegeta fanboy, but I mean, like, let's just taking a look at this equipment here. Vegeta clan is not a team. Cell Saga Z needs an Ultra, and I think they are going to get an Ultra with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan coming soon, maybe beginning of March or end of February. Ideally, it's going to be beginning of March, around there that time. 100% sure we're going to be getting a new Ultra soon. But yeah, because they definitely need to buff this, this team here, Cell Saga. I mean, what is this? It's the purple cell. Okay, if you're running Cell Saga, it's the purple cell, this unit, and then the Android 16, and then that's it. That's your main 3, right? And then you got bench the Trunks, maybe Cell, the revival cell when his Zenkai comes out, probably. And then for the HP buffer is going to be the Android 21 for the bench, and then that's it. Zenkai buffing the Legends Limited of perfect purple cell. So that's the Cell Saga team there. If you're going to, if you want to summon on the unit, you got to make sure you have all those units. And then if the Ultra comes out, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who's going to replace? You'll probably replace this revival cell on the bench. Yeah, I would say so. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below if you're planning to summon for the Vegeta or not, and I'll see you guys in the next Legends upload. Take care.